next few minutes of the evening for you. Although I suspect a few minutes of Catherine's tonight will be ruined after the party's over. My name's Tyler, and after all these years, Chris has finally admitted I'm the best man. And he has asked me to say a few words about how great of a guy he is, so I can honestly say that he is smart, handsome, funny, and what's that last word? I can't read it right. For those of you that don't know, I'm the oldest of all the kids, and apparently our mom thought I needed a brother for my birthday 34 years ago. Lucky me. Just kidding. Over the years, I've watched Chris transform from an awkward youth to an awkward adult. But I'd say he's made the best of it that he could. We haven't always seen eye to eye on a lot of things, well, most things, but that hasn't stopped us from getting a little bit closer as time goes by. I guess you could say we had a special kind of relationship as kids. We played baseball and built forts. He'd run away from home and I'd drag him back kicking and screaming. I would beat him up and beg him not to tell our parents. And he would hit me in the head with a hammer. Like brothers do. It's fun. But in high school, we started to look out for each other a little bit more. Or should I say, cover for each other. But I'm not going to dive into that tonight so our mom can continue to enjoy the evening. After high school, I went to work and he went to college. The one main thing we shared was our time in the Army. I was enlisted and he was on his way to becoming an officer. One of the proudest moments for me as his big brother was after I came home from Iraq, I gave Chris his first salute when he was commissioned. As my time in the Army was coming to an end, his was just gaining momentum, and being able to guide and share experience with each other, I think helped us both. Since then, life has taken us in a lot of different directions, but here we are. Miraculously, he found Catherine. And I think she's done a great job with him so far. Still a long way to go. Catherine, you look beautiful. Definitely out of his league. So now that you're married, let me give y'all a quick piece of advice from all my experience. If you want to be happy with a man, love him less and understand him more. If you want to be happy with a woman, love her more and never try to understand her. Nothing but trouble. Everyone, grab a glass and help me wish Catherine and Chris a long and happy marriage.
Because I am so lucky to have you both in my life. Since I have the absolute honor of standing up here tonight, you can probably guess that Catherine and I have quite a history. What started out as second grade enemies, you know what you did, turned into a high school reunion, and we've been soulmates ever since. Our friendship is one that is unlike any that I've ever experienced. It's easy, it's genuine, and it is so uplifting. We are each other's biggest hype girls, probably to a fault, but that's fine. But tonight is a night for boosted egos, especially for that beautiful girl in that stunning white dress. So, let me tell you a little bit about my best friend, Catherine, and this might be worth mentioning Chris's bride. If you know Catherine, you know she's fun. There is not a moment that we've spent together where we didn't share a laugh, even through tears. And Her amazing personality makes every single moment into a memory. But fun just scratches the surface of the Catherine that we all know and love. I could stand up here and talk about her artistic and creativity. I could talk about her quick wit and sense of humor. I could talk about her impressive academic accolades. I could talk about her unwavering work ethic. Or, one of my favorites, I could talk about her beautiful singing voice that can move you to tears or make you want to get up and dance, because she's not ready. But tonight, we're here to talk about one thing, and that's love. Catherine's love for her people knows no bounds. She is constantly putting herself second to make us all have a better experience. I think that Keith and Grace may have had a hand in raising her. I'm sure that we could all share a time where Catherine has made you feel over the top loved with a pristinely wrapped gift that was perfectly thought out, with a word of encouragement, or a lot of you in the room, for this medical advice for this weird rash I got right here. Catherine, being one of Catherine's people is one of the greatest blessings in my life, and I know many people in this room, Chris. And I have tried really, really hard over the last 17 years to reciprocate that love, and it's very difficult to match her level. But I think I've gotten pretty good at it. But I was concerned for a while that no man was ever going to be good enough. But then came Chris. So, quick story about when I realized this. About 3 years ago on Catherine's birthday, Chris and Catherine were fairly fresh. He was still in the probationary period, had not checked off all my boxes yet. And we went to dinner with all her friends and family. We had sat down, having a great time, got drinks, we were doing good. And then Catherine stops and gasps, I forgot to go pick up my cake, because that's normal to pick up your own birthday cake. And her resolution to this was that she was going to leave her birthday dinner and go pick up her cake. Classic Catherine. And we all tried to get her to say, no, we'll go, you stay here, have fun. She wasn't having it. She was going to go. And then I watched Chris. I hadn't heard him say a lot. But he got her attention and quietly but firmly said, Catherine, I'm going to go get your cake on a bird scooter. And I watched her as the stress left her body and she let him go. And I knew in that moment that this one was different. And since that moment, I have seen Chris show up for her over and over and over again. And now his acts of love may look a little bit different. They might be a little quieter, maybe not wrapped in a pristine bow. Sometimes it just looks like him putting her in a headlock. But I've seen him show up for her when he gets out of his comfort zone and hangs out with a group of 200 people. I've seen him show up for her when he cooks her a fabulous, delicious dinner and she doesn't have to help or think about it or do anything. And my favorite one is that I see him love her so well when she's up there singing and he can't wipe that stupid smile off his face. But the best part of all is that it's not just that Chris loves Catherine and Catherine loves Chris. We love Chris too. He has taken on the crew with stride and our sarcastic comments and our competitive nature. And we are so grateful for that because we're a hard group to get along with. And maybe an even more elite group to become a part of is the Phelps family. And I think you can see from all the hard work that has gone into this beautiful ceremony and reception that they might just like him too. So Chris, I'd like to offer you a proposal tonight as well. From this point forward, we can share the title of soulmate. Thank you so much. Number one, for giving me a nickname. Number two, for making my best friend an even better person. And Catherine, you know I love you more than my luggage. I am so elated for you, and I could not be more excited to watch you both joined together and just lived the happiest life there ever was.